We've got Ricky Bandejas, and our first question will go to Steve Jewin. Your line is now live.
Thank you. And Ricky, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. And I know these are unusual circumstances right now, but you've got to be feeling excited coming off of 2 straight knockouts and looking to get a 3rd win in a division that currently doesn't have a champion. So how are you feeling about this fight?
I'm super excited. I hope to keep the knockout streak going. And fighting a guy like Pettis, huge name, and I feel like it will push me ahead in the division.
Well, you've been known to get some major upsets over big names before. I was there live and saw what you did with James Gallagher. So do you consider this just another big name that you're going to knock off his block?
Yeah, that's the plan. Just another name with a big following, hype, and hopefully just put an end to that.
What did you see in his Bellator debut with Alfred Kashakian? Did you get any tells from that you'll see in this fight?
Yeah, that he's tough, man. He's well-rounded, he's experienced, and he's a gamer. So I know I'm going to go out there and give it 100%.
All right, best of luck on Friday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from the line of Mike Heck. Your line is now live.
Hey, Ricky, how's it going? How are you enjoying this fight sphere atmosphere heading into this fight? I know Bellator's done a lot of research on how to make everything very safety conscious for the fighters and for the staff. How have you been enjoying the situation in this crazy atmosphere that you're in?
Hey, man, how you doing? It's definitely different. It's not your typical fight week. And, but, it's part of fighting. Just adapt and get used to it.
And what does it sort of mean to you to headline the first event back? I mean, this is obviously very big. It's a big fight against Sergio Pettis. What does it mean to you to be at the top of the bill here?
It means a lot. It's a huge opportunity. Just the way everything worked out. I'm excited to be the main event, and I hope I can capitalize on this. And
then last thing for me, a lot of people are looking at this fight as it's like a title eliminator, even though there's no champion right now. But it seems like Patrick Mix and Juan Archuleta are going to fight for the vacant title soon, maybe in September from everything that I'm hearing. So either way for you, if you beat Sergio Pettis, you're likely going to get one of those 2 guys, and you've fought both of those guys already, and you've suffered losses to both of those guys. So this puts you in a great situation that you're going to be able to have the opportunity to avenge a loss and fight for a title at the same time. Are you focused on that right now, that this could be a title eliminator, or are you just focused on the fact that you're fighting Sergio Pettis on Friday night?
That is an idea in your head, but I'm staying focused on the goal, which is to beat Pettis, and hopefully when we beat him, we can get back one of those losses.
Thanks, Ricky. All the best to you on Friday, man.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Our next question comes from the line of Joe McDonough. Your line is now live.
Hey, Ricky, how's it going, man? I was talking to Randy Costa a couple weeks ago, and he says that you guys have been sparring together a lot at American Top Team. Not only in those walls do you have some of the best minds in the world, but to get, other guys that come for cross-training or, if their gym's closed, how important is it to get those guys in the gym and spar with them for something new?
It's awesome, a guy like Randy, he's really talented, he's good. He fights like Pettis, having a gym like this, you can get any style that you're going to have in an opponent, so that helps. And it's just to mix it up with the best guys in the world. That's that's a positive.
Absolutely. And so you're main eventing the first card back, huge fight. What were the emotions like when you got that call?
I'm excited. It's a huge opportunity, and if everything goes right, we'll freaking grow my career and head in the right direction.
Awesome, Ricky. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from the line of Brian Peters. Your line is now live.
Hi, Ricky. This is Brian from MMA All Access. I just had a quick question. How does it feel to headline your first Bellator card?
It feels great. When you set out in this career, profession or career, you hope to headline a card one day, especially with a big promotion. So this is a big opportunity for me, and I'm really excited.
Definitely. And another quick question. How obviously Sergio Pettis has a lot of experience from the UFC, especially in the flyweight division. How do you feel kind of having him re-enter in his second fight at bantamweight in Bellator against you and in a headliner?
I think it's exciting, you know, like you said, he fought some of the best guys in the world, so it's going to be a test, and it's only his second fight. I think his last fight he won by TKO, so I'm definitely excited.
All right, that's all I had. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you, man.
Next question comes from the line of Gareth Davies. Your line is now live.
Hey, Ricky, from London. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. You look more intimidating in a mask than you do without one. Yeah, as Michael, Joe, and Brian just asked you, obviously, headlining is really important in the career. You know, you're still a very young man. I don't know if you know, but it's live in the UK as well. So it's an opportunity to grow your British fan base and come back and perhaps defeat Gallagher a second time over here when we get a card back here. And I know you're going to deliver an exciting fight, but are you having to, you've got this amazing berserker style in a way, I might call it, you know, you flick the switch and you go. And then we all love you for that. But are you going to be a little bit more educated in the way you fight Sergio on Friday night?
Yeah, you know, I know he's sharp, and he's a good counter fighter, so definitely won't be too wild, but I'm ready for whatever happens. You know, if we have to slug it out, wrestle, stand, and point fight, whatever it is, I'll be ready for him.
And how would you like to come over to Dublin and headline against Gallagher again? Because it will be huge. You knocked him sideways last time and back into the past. Would you like to fight him again as a headliner over here?
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Say I beat Pettis, you know, and then a rematch with Gallagher, and like I said, in Ireland headline. I think that would be great. A lot of people would want to see that, and it's only going to help my stock.
Final one from me, and I can't wait to see you fight as always. What have you learned about yourself during these 4 months of lockdown? Because a lot of us have had to pause and think about our lives. What have you learned about yourself deeply?
You know, nothing really changed for me, man. My life was the same. You know, I train every day. You know, I know some people have a job, put in 40 hours a week. So luckily I hang out at home, I work out. So my life is no different, you know, and there wasn't really any fights. I'm used to taking a couple months off. So it worked out well for me.
Have a great fight on Friday night. Can't wait to see you in action. Thank you very much, Ricky.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
All right, we'll take two more questions. Next question will go to the line of Andrew Benjamin. Your line is now live.
Hey, Rick. Thank you for taking time to answer questions. My question is more about the training during the pandemic. Did you have to adapt at all or change your training at all? I know you said that you worked out at home, but was there anything else that you had to train specifically differently or not at all during this whole last few months?
No, you know, luckily I go to American Top Team. You know, it's a great gym, and they did a wonderful job of making sure everybody got their work in, and you know, their rounds, their training partners, they made it happen. So luckily this was no different than any other camp.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Looking forward to the fights.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, our final question will go to the line of Matthew Putterman. Now live.
Hey, Ricky, I just wanted to ask, what are the weaknesses that you see in Sergio Pettis' game?
You know, I think, you know, he folds under pressure a little bit. And I think, like, you know, you come forward on him and just put pressure. I think it, you know, and I think gets a little tired. So I hope I'm right, and we'll find out on Friday.
And my last one for you is, what motivates you more, coming off of a loss or coming off a win from a fighter's perspective?
Either or, man. That doesn't really change it. You know, win or loss, I'm still trying to go out there and win. You know, it doesn't motivate me anymore.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ricky. We appreciate it.